Hello and welcome to lesson 1 of the Orange Strap Studies. In lesson 1, we're going to be learning how to tune by ear, all right? This is extremely valuable for all musicians. What if you don't have your tuner with you one day or something like this, right? Everyone should know how to tune by ear. Very simple, and it's kind of one of the beginning stages of our ear training, okay? Tuning, because it teaches you to hyper focus and really listen to what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and tune and explain the process. And first things first, I'm going to need a starting pitch. Now, if you're playing with a band or with other musicians, someone can give you a note to tune to. Then you can tune the rest of your guitar to that. If there's no one and you're just by yourself, it really doesn't matter. You can create your own starting pitch. But like I said, if you're playing with other people, someone can give you a tone. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now with this piano tone. Let's hear that E. And just to make this more interesting for you, I'm going to go ahead and detune, just kind of make sure my guitar is out of tune. Just weirdly out of tune, okay? Just the whole thing, just weirdly out of tune. There you go, sounds pretty bad. So let's hit that again. E, here we go. So this is my starting pitch. I'm going to take it down on purpose. We always want to tune up to the note. You can hear I'm a bit flat. Now what we're really listening for here is the sound waves. So you're going to notice two sounds, like one from my guitar, one from the piano. And if you really focus, you'll hear them kind of wobbling, like wah, 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 wah. They'll do this together, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. If it's very fast, it's very out of tune. So you want to let that slow down, wah, 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 until they just stay the same exact sound. However, we want to tune up to it. So we want to make sure we're a little flat, tune up to the note, get that stuff to stop wobbling and stay. Try not to pass it up. Because when you tune up to the note, the string gets taut and it stays in tune. So I just started tuning up, right? I'm hearing that, getting very close. Let's hear that E again. It's like here, slow. That means I'm close. That's good. However, I'm not quite there. So again with the E. I'm going to slowly bring it up a little bit. I'm still hearing the sound waves actually, even though you don't hear the piano anymore. Let's hear it one more time. So it went a little too sharp, so I'm going to go down a little. It's always good to double check. Sometimes when we're raising it, the guitar, because our hand is tightening and we're holding on, it's higher than it is. When we let go, it actually kind of falls a little bit. So you want to double check. Let's do it one last time. A tad more. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's good. Now, what we're going to do for this technique, there are many tuning techniques. However, for this basic one, normally the first one people learn is like this. So now E is in tune, right? That's my starting pitch. Now I'm going to go to the 5th fret of E here, and I'm going to play that note, and then the string underneath of it, because this note here is the note A, and I'm tuning the A string. So I'm using that A to get my note, right? And this is very out of tune. You can hear. I'm going to make sure I'm flat, right? Which I am. I'm going to bring it back up. Now notice I'm trying to mute all the strings. So the idea again is to listen to the sound waves. I'm trying to move my head to show you how I hear them wobbling right now. So these are very, very, very slow. So it's basically there. So it is important though to get it as good as you can, because if one is a little out and the next one is a little out and everything is just a little bit out, eventually it gets very far apart from like here to here, right? But it's pretty good now. So let's go ahead and try the next one. So we do the same process. First finger, 5th fret. Now this note is D on the A string, right? A, B, C, D. So we're gonna use that. The next one underneath of it, this one's already basically there. I'm gonna detune it a little bit for you. There's the wobble. I'm gonna slowly bring it up. Try not to pass it. Now very close, but I didn't pass it yet, and I'm gonna stop and double check. Just a little more. That's pretty even. Yep. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and move right on here. Next one, right? 5th fret again. This one's too sharp. Take it down on purpose. Make sure I'm a little lower. Come back up. Try not to pass it. Listen to make sure the waves slow down and stop. And if that is really hard to think of, just try to make the sounds to be the same as best as you can. So it's like very fast. Slow down real fast. Now it's here. Pretty good now. So I'm really hyper focusing when I'm listening. I'm not really thinking of anything else. We're basically stopped right there. It's pretty good. So now everything is the 5th fret. However, well, except for the G string here, we play on the 4th fret to tune the B note. G, this is G string, right? G, A, B. So we tune right here. I'm gonna take it down on purpose a little bit, not too far though. Come back up. Getting close, but still out. You can hear the, it's like this. It's very wobbly. So slowly come up. Yeah, you can hear it slow, but I don't want to pass it. I'm being careful. Very close. Yep. Yeah, basically stopped. So it's good. Next one, back to the 5th fret. Everything's on the 5th fret except for G, tuning the B string. Go down a little on purpose, make sure I'm low. Come up, try not to pass it. Try to make it sound exactly the same. One thing I didn't mention, make sure your finger is straight on top of the string. You don't want to be accidentally bending your string, because if you're bending and tuning, you're going to be out of tune as well. So just right on top of the string, not bending it at all. Can you hear that? Wah, wah, wah. So we're going to straighten it out. Slow it down very fast. Just a little more. Pretty even. Now, when you're done tuning, check it with a chord. Good to check with a minor chord slowly. I'm going to do E minor, right? Each string slow. Pretty good. It could be better, and a lot of times I like to fine tune now if there's any issues and go back a second time. This is pretty good though. And one thing is, you'll notice in the chord itself if it's out of tune. It will feel kind of weird. or one string will really stick out if it's really out. This is pretty good. So that's it. Do this at least once a week. You don't use your tuner, but tune by ear, because really your ear can be much better than a tuner. And it just takes practice. So every day, if this is how you prefer to tune, just tune like this every time, but work on tuning by ear. All right, thanks so much for watching this. Try with your guitar now, and I'll be seeing you in the next lesson after you're in tune.